for, is it week 10 this week? It is. It's week 10. Happy week 10, everybody. And here's our warm up. We're going to do 4 beats on each string, starting with the low E. And 1, 2, here we go. And switch to A, and switch to D, and switch to G, and switch to B, and switch to E. And then we're going to do it again. So here we go. And probably some of you guys got a little behind on that. 1, 2, here we go. E, 2, 3, switch to A, switch to D, switch to G, switch to B, switch to E. Nice. All right. And now we're going to do our finger adds. We're going to add a finger each time. Boop, boop, boop. Just like we know how to regularly do. We're not going to do our pinky yet, though. Sorry, I didn't want to confuse you guys. So I'll do it first. You guys echo. We're going to start off with our low E string. 1, 2, your turn, go. Nice. By the way, for those of you guys who have your cameras on, it's amazing. I can see exactly what you guys are doing. So that makes me real happy. A string. Your turn. D string. The G. Good. The B for Butters. I just heard him bark behind me too. And lastly, the E string. Your turn. Cool. I'm just going to pop over to my regular camera here. Let's go and leave our 3 fingers down on the high E string, 3 fingers down on the high E string, and then we're going to take them away. Oftentimes my students find this one to be a little easier, but it's a great exercise either way. All right, 3 fingers down, taking away 1 each time. Your turn. B string, thumb and fingers. Your turn. Thumb and fingers on the G. Nice. Thumb and fingers on the D. Thumb and fingers on the A. And thumb and fingers reaching all the way across to that low E string. I'm actually going specifically light on that. If you guys play it too hard, you might end up with some like cracklies. You guys get my like zaps and stuff like that. So you can actually play that string a little lighter than the other ones. It's a little bit more sensitive because it's thicker. All right, very nice. Just a reminder, we're going through our routine. This is a routine that you should go through every single time you play guitar. So every single time you play guitar, you should be playing a couple things, like go through our finger warm-ups. And then, of course, we'll move along to, let's do Sight Reader 2 this time around. We're going to review Sight Reader 2. So we're going to take a look at that. There I am. All right. We have a big star over here. We have whole notes. Just a reminder, whole notes count for 4 beats. So it's going to go E, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, G. Okay, now we're just going to play this. Actually, we're going to play this twice. And I have a feeling that some of you guys are going to totally fall apart during the first time. So we might, you might really appreciate the round 2. So we're going to do this once as best we can. And as I'm talking, I'm hoping that all of you guys have your packets in front of you, or you can read off the screen right above me. That's fine as well. But mostly what I'm looking for right now is your eyes should be scanning across the music, trying to remind yourself what it sounds like. Like inside your brain, you're trying to get, what those muscles might do. And remember too, anytime you see these quarter notes, these are going to feel fast. So that's why we put that star there. You remember that? We put that star there because you have to move your eyes down over here for that F-E, F-E. Okay, let's start off at the beginning. We're sight reader number 2, and we're going to start out with the open E, which is a 0. And 1, 2, ready, go. E, 2, switch to G, 2, switch to F, first fret, 2, switch to G, second line, go, F, E, F, E, G, 2, 3, 4, G, F, G, F, E. Hey, looking at the folks who have their cameras on, that wasn't too bad. All right, we're gonna try that again. I don't anticipate it's gonna go perfectly, but I hope that it went better, than maybe the first time a few weeks ago. We're gonna start again from the top. Okay, so it starts with an open E. 1, 2, here we go. E, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, third fret, good first fret. F, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, E, F, E, G, 2, 3, 4, G, F, G, F, E. All right. Okay, we're going to be moving along here. Reminder, I'm modeling how your practice session should go. You should always play a couple things that you know first. All right, let's see if we can do some chords. I'm going to form an A chord. Take about that long, and I'm going to give it a strum. So I'd like you to form an A chord and give it a strum. An A chord. Very nice. Let's switch to a D chord. Let's switch to an A chord for anteater. Good. And let's switch to an E7 chord. Whoops. Let's switch back to an A chord. Cool. I'm just going to layer on some subtleties onto this. Hey, take a look at what is on the screen up here. So we have an A chord, and it has this little Roman numeral I. Anyone remember what I means in Roman numerals? Go ahead and type it in the chat box. Very good, Jordan. Number 1. Very good, Layla. Very good, Devin. Number 1. Now, what that means is in the key of A, because this is up over here in the corner. Whoop. I'm trying to find my finger. Up over there in the corner, it says the A progression. A is the main chord in the A progression, so it's the number 1 chord. Okay, and then there happens to be something says IV right next to the D here. Anyone remember which Roman numeral? What number is that? IV. 4. Levi got it. You're close, Jordan. Actually, VI would be 6. Jet got it, and Max got it. Yeah, 4. And the reason it's 4 is we're going to have to, we'll count this up. A, B, C, D. D is the 4 chord. That's why. You just have to go alphabetically. Okay. And you can't see it right here, but E, which is now above my head, says 5. V. Oh, there's Butters. I know that's what you guys have been waiting for. So A, B, C, D, E is the 5 chord. It happens to be a 7 chord, which is why we call the E7 a 5 chord. Okay. And the idea is, yeah, I know what you mean, Jordan. We could even I'm going to do something that you guys don't know how to do, but it's going to make sense. So I'm going to play a chord. That could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a D chord now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of doing some musical magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's like we're just counting up. So there's like something to do with these notes and numbers that we're going to start connecting up in a little while. That's a little preview of what's going to be happening in the second half of class today. All right, let's work on our chord progression. Okay, so we're going to be working on Worried Man. This is something that we did last week, of course. Everyone, tried to do a flip grid as best he could. But if you have to turn in that flip grid late, I would rather you practice a little more this week and turn it in late and have it be good. So I'm mostly worried about you, me being the worried man. I'm worried about you just learning how to switch between these chords. Okay. And you know what? If you had to like play Worried Man incorrectly, just turn it in incorrectly. I'd rather have incorrect work than missing work. Okay. So I'm going to talk the words through while I'm going to say it while we play it. Okay. We're going to start out with an A. Okay. And our switching word is going to be song. So as soon as we say song, there should be like some sort of switch that happens there. Everyone have an A ready? And 1, 2, 3. It takes a worried man, I'm strumming along, to sing a worried song. Switch to D. It takes a worried man to sing, back to A, worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, E7, but I won't be worried long. Nice. And by the way, this song can be a loop. You guys understand what I mean by a loop? Meaning you can just repeat again forever. And if you know this song, you could sing it at a campfire and it could never stop. All right, let's take it from the top. And it takes a worried man to sing a worried song, and switch. It takes a worried man, we're on D, to sing a worried song. Back to A. Take a worried man, take a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Nice. I just got your message, Clover. We'll figure it out, okay? All right. So that was a review of Worried Man. And now let's work on what we're going to do this week. But I'm first going to, this is the end of our regular warm-up.